What can I say? That last night was very disappointing for WWE fans, and I'm going to tell you guys why. So, welcome to the Steve Reaper Show, everybody. I know I promised I would implement this as a new show, or maybe I didn't even upload that video saying that. Well, welcome to the Steve Reaper Show. We have no guest stars today, unfortunately, but I will wing it. So for this one, it will be a WWE Battleground pay-per-view review. I said that without getting a tongue twister. That's awesome. So happy. So, last night, as you guys may or may not have known, WWE Battleground happened, and you could have watched it on a WWE network, or could have bought it on cable, I believe. I don't know. I never bought a pay-per-view before. I only bought the network. So, I mean, the network's really good. I still have to do a review for the network. I haven't gotten around to that yet, but anyways, yeah, WWE Battleground. Worst pay-per-view ever. May not be ever, but it was definitely the worst pay-per-view. It just, the crowd wasn't all that good. The matches, well, I'll get into the matches in a few minutes, but sorry, I was drinking coffee. But it was really disappointing. The whole entire pay-per-view was really disappointing, and I cannot believe that what I watched. There was a few points in the actual pay-per-view where I was on the edge of my seat and I was freaking out, and I was only in the Battle Royal and the Fatal 4-Way match. That was all. All the rest of them, well, it was bad. I don't even know what to say. It was just bad. So, let's get right into the matches. So, I figured I'd cover a kickoff, even though I didn't include them in my live tweet up. And if you guys paid attention to the live tweet up, I got a lot of support from that. So, thank you guys for supporting the live tweet up. I will keep on doing those, and I'll do it for SummerSlam next time. So, let's get into these matches. First, well, kickoff matches. Ambrose versus Fandango, I think. I didn't even watch the kickoff at all. I only watched Naomi versus Cameron in the kickoff. Cameron won, and I'm pretty sure Ambrose won the Rose versus Fandango match, but nobody cares. So, let's get into the actual pay-per-view. So, tag titles were on the line. It was Usos versus the Wyatts. Usos won, and I really thought, well, it was based off of a 2 out of 3 pinfall, and I thought the Wyatts were gonna have it. To be honest with you, I wanted the Wyatts to have it. I didn't want the Usos to have it. I wanted the Wyatts to have it, but whatever. What are you gonna do? Maybe that's what's best for business. I don't know. So, let's see what actually happened next. Okay. So, up next was supposed to be Rollins versus Ambrose. They skipped that. They immediately went to AJ Lee versus Paige for the Divas title. AJ Lee won, which isn't a surprise. And then we went to the Rollins versus Ambrose match, but Ambrose attacked Rollins, getting him kicked out of the building. Therefore, Rollins won via forfeit. And then Ambrose attacked Rollins in the parking lot. Yeah, that was bad. That was... I didn't like that one bit. I don't know what everybody's thought process is. So up next was Rusev versus Jack Swagger. Now, everybody thought that Jack Swagger was going to have us. I mean, it was a good match. I'm not going to lie. It was a good match. And then Jack Swagger loses via countout because Rusev slams his head into the steel steps, which made Jack Swagger unconscious. So, oh, excuse me. So, I mean, I kind of like that match, but I kind of wish Jack Swagger would have won. Then we had Bray Wyatt versus Y2J, Chris Jericho, the man that returned. And of course, we're going to make the man that returns win, because, you know, Bray Wyatt hasn't... Like, I know that Bray Wyatt is a heel, but make him win a match. I can understand John Cena, but why Y2J? I like what I did there. Never mind. So yeah, Y2J won via the code breaker, and I thought it was going to go on for longer, but it didn't, so that was really disappointing. Up next, we had the 20-man Battle Royal match for the Intercontinental Championship. And The Miz won because Miz rolled under the rope, which he wasn't eliminated, so he rolled under the rope. And then Ziggler eliminated... trying to remember. He eliminated Sheamus, and then Miz comes out of nowhere and eliminates Ziggler. I wanted Bo Dallas to win. I'm going to be honest here. I'm a believer. I wanted Bo Dallas to win. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. So it was kind of disappointing that Bo Dallas didn't win. But hey, Heath Slater got an elimination on Cesaro. I was pretty happy about that. The one-man band, baby. I'm going to pretend I never said that either. So yeah, Miz won. And here's the thing. Where was RVD? Where was Rob Van Dam? He was supposed to be in the match, and he wasn't. Like, what? There was no comment. Nobody even said anything about it, but people did notice that RVD wasn't in there in the match. So I'm kind of confused as into what happened, but whatever. And then up next, the main event. I was actually hyped for the main event until, you can guess it, Super Cena won. He became the WWE World Heavyweight Champion. My bad. So it was Cena versus Roman Reigns versus Kane versus Randy Orton. Cena won. And everybody thought Brock Lesnar was going to come out. Everybody thought Brock Lesnar was going to come out. Well, people on the social media sphere thought Brock Lesnar was going to come out. But he didn't. I think, partially, it's because Twitter went into a frenzy and therefore they didn't make Lesnar come out. Or simply the fact that they were going to stick to the original plan of having him return on Raw tonight, depending on when this video decides to upload, which is Monday, hopefully. So, we may see Lesnar tonight. We were kind of hoping that he would return last night, but he didn't. So, overall, Battleground pay-per-view, horrible. Absolutely horrible. I hope SummerSlam's better. Payback was better than that. It's better than Battleground. That was a sad excuse for a pay-per-view. And then I actually saw some tweets on Twitter this morning, and a lot of people wanted their money back. People wanted their money back. People that actually paid to see the pay-per-view, they wanted their money back. That's not an indication of what the WWE has to do to make their pay-per-views better. If that doesn't say, hey, make your pay-per-views better before you lose all your fans, then I don't know what other flag we can raise, what else we can say, but apparently it's best for business. And luckily, I got it for free because of the WWE Network. I'm kind of glad that I got the network. Actually, I am glad. I'm not kind of glad. I am glad. But I'm glad, for the sake of Battleground, that I got that for free, because that was terrible. I'm speechless. It was terrible. Luckily, there's like 500 other pay-per-views to watch from the past. So, at least those weren't terrible excuses for pay-per-views. So, yeah, if you guys enjoyed this review and agree with everything that I've had to say up to this point, slam that like button, subscribe to make sure that this video gets in your inbox, and don't forget to follow me on Twitter, which will be in the description down below for the latest updates, which is at Steve_represents_Z. And then for question of the day, for the question of the day, what do you guys think of Battleground? I'll leave that for you guys to discuss. I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.
As much as possible. Let your opponents do the work. Only expend energy when you know you can get an elimination or